Everett's Live Music, man. This is the what the fuck Thanksgiving shout out on the 20th. It's 12 minutes past 10 o'clock. I just had to throw one of these out there too, because man, you're gonna get together, right? And I'm not a tutorial station. You know, when you get together for fucking Turkey Day, you know, and you hang out and you bring these conversations, some of them that I'm tempting you to bring to the surface, dude, for our future, right? I would hope to one degree or another you're hanging with people you've hung with before, right? And there's a way out of the conversation before it gets too heated. But our people need us to be having those conversations, and what better day on that day when you could... Dude, man, maybe all of you throw your cell phone like in your dresser or something and close it for the whole party, man. And all you know that really happens is what you guys hung out and did, because it's your people you're with or your family you're with, and the differences that you share from... Shit, when I was growing up, I mean, my father was a Democrat, my grandfather's a Republican. They talked like big people more than I would. And nowadays, let's just trim all the fat off and, you know, let's have at it. Without arguing. There is no right in the end. There is no wrong. I hope that's where you're at with it, is because for me, it's kind of like picking apart a little bit of what's, yeah, and let's talk back and forth. And then for me, it would be like challenging some of your ideas in your head, dude, to like, what do you think it's going to be like later on for them? If they say it's going at this rate, you know, 1.5 degrees, and you know, and if I took the 1.5 degrees Celsius, right, and I multiply it by 1.8, and then I add 32, you know, in the way you get to the next level there, right, to Fahrenheit. And then and then you just move 1.5 degrees, and excuse me, we went through that a while ago with the one session there with the 15 degrees. Being the average of the planet in Celsius. And then you're going to multiply that by the 1.8. And then you're going to add 32 to that, you know. And you're going to get your Fahrenheit. And then we're going to use those compilations to try and better understand where we're at with the temperature of the planet and where we're going. I would think too, man, like, I mean, how many of us can't fucking, how can you just not deny, dude, that the, right, because we ended up at 59 degrees from where we currently are at in temperature, and I don't miss those moments. And we could do more math if you'd like to instead. But just the population, man, I mean, talk about it a little bit, and like, what would we do? What would we do as a people? We keep going, like, and live in a community and, like, with one another, neighbors, and help each other. I mean, what would your, because that's eventually going to be somebody's question. Well, what's your big fucking plan there, smarty pants? Waste a whole lot less than what we do right now, and find that way to, I don't know, dude, enjoy each other's company, man. Fuck, dude. Right? No matter where you are, dude. Maybe you're on like you got like this never-ending circle of like a traveling thing, you know? You get to go a lot of places and do a lot of different things. I mean, it'd be a cool conversation, don't you think, to have? Don't you think that'd be like really cool? I mean, just start thinking of like the future and like, well, what if we didn't have money? What would happen to us? Well, we would, I think, first think amongst ourselves, hey, is your water still on? Yeah, water's still going. Like, they left the electric on for right now. I hope it stays on, and so you would, there'd be people educated in these fields, and it'd be better. Just don't be so afraid, man, to have conversations about something. We're a little bit past the crickets, aren't we? Check this one out, dude. Take crickets, right? And listen to the chirps. I tell the kid this one. I'm like, so to go look at your watch, look at your phone. Ready? Go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. However many chirps you get in 10 seconds, right? Multiply it by 6. That's how many chirps there are in a minute. Now, subtract 40. Divide by 4. Add 50. That would be the approximate temperature in Fahrenheit that it would be outdoors at that moment. It's not like everything is like that every day. You're like, oh, geez, I can't remember that. Well, that's really cool for you. Come on, man. It's a party and weekend. Play cards, hang out, do the YouTube and all that shit too, man. But take a moment and challenge some of the questions. What would the world be like? Come on, man. What the fuck? I mean, would there be any other idea of what we would do? If we don't have any other idea, then we'll just keep doing what we're doing, and we will go forward, and we will be good. I mean, come on, what the fuck, right? Count the chirps in a minute, right? From a cricket. I'm going to take a cheers break there. You've heard the crickets, right? So you count those, right? How many chirps? I say just go 10 seconds. I mean, you can go the whole 60 seconds if that's the way. That could be like a party joke, But hey, man, it's a party and a weekend, dude. Don't get tripped up on the other message. I think you should. Yes, definitely get tripped up. And try to find your way into a conversation, man. And you know the boundaries. And release, dude. Go to the other room, man. Walk away. You know when the argument's coming. And don't pick the fight with the old bull. But don't be afraid to, at least ask a little. And if you're an old bull, dude, don't be afraid to listen. Dude. You count those chirps, right? However many chirps there are in a minute, right? Now subtract 40. Divide that by 4. It's going to be a pretty low number. And then add 50 to it. And I believe you're going to get to what Fahrenheit temperature it would be. Isn't that crazy that the animals can teach us that? That's so cool to me, dude. Because it's usually it's faster than 1,000. No, there's a couple in there, so it's a really cool thing, man. And if you challenge those figures I just gave you, you know, or if you're like at Fahrenheit, right? And then you got to subtract 32 and then divide that by 1.8 to get the Celsius. And then when you try to come back from Celsius, you know, and you have to multiply it by 1.8 and then you add 32. You have to go in that direction that I just described. And if you follow the patterns, I think we end up with the right answers. And we're looking at what we got for the kids coming up, man. And we're not going to stop partying and hanging out and doing what we do. But, man, we can change this. This is our world. This is us, man. We're going to hang out, have good times, have conversations. We're going to learn to restrain ourselves. Whether you're under the influence or not, you will check your baggage at the door that day. You know, any of it, man. Not on a day like today, dude. Like I was told so many times growing up, there's 3 boys, dude. No fighting. I ended the one message. With that, I'll end this one the same. Peace out. Party, man. Fuck yeah. It's Turkey Day, dude. Watch your football, whatever, man. But throw down a little bit of a little. What do you think it would be like? Hell yeah, man. I got some good tunes, dude. You check out that Turkey Day. You check out We. Yeah. There's some good ones, man. Hit me back. Later.